just outstanding game. A hard-fought game in that, when we talked in the pregame show, Coach, it was all about, making sure that your team played one play at a time. If things aren't going your way, just keep playing, make things happen. Eventually, it's going to work out for the good, and that was the case today. Kent State's defense was outstanding against the run, but your guys just kept going and kept playing.
Yeah, it's a really nice job. Really solid effort by the defense. Obviously, you hold a team to 3 points, especially a team that goes fast like them. Stresses you a lot. You get tired, but our defense really did a nice job start to finish. And then obviously special teams was really solid. Nothing necessarily spectacular than our field goal kicker. Obviously crucial 11 points that he put up on the board today. And then offense got enough done. And again, we got a little bit done the run game. We pushed it. We got a little bit done the pass game. Nothing was perfect offense. We knew coming in they were really solid on defense, and they played a really nice game on defense. Definitely shortened the game. There's only 2 possessions in the third quarter. We went on 2 nice drives. We had a couple quick stops on defense. We ground some time in there. So really excellent team win. Not real flashy today. Not real exciting. We played some really crazy exciting games. The UMass and the UC game, and even last week there was points about every 5 minutes. But we keep talking about that. We got to be able to play any style of football. We played a kind of a rock and roll match. UMass was big play after big play. We were way up. Then all of a sudden we were back in it. Obviously Cincinnati was 60 plus minutes of mayhem start to finish. And then today was a different type of game. It was certainly, you felt good about our defense pretty early, that you didn't have to necessarily push the envelope offensively like we have in other games, and you could play it maybe a little more close to best. And I really felt like they're going to have a really hard time scoring on our defense, which they did. So getting used to playing different styles and buying into the team game and not worrying about, well, we got to shut everybody else. We got to hold them to score 40 points every week. You just want to play good, solid football, which we really did, and win football games.
Go ahead.
You mentioned, the defense was lights out after they gave up those 3 points. I mean, in that second half, you guys only allowed 63 yards of offense for Kent State in that second half. They wind up for the game 206 at halftime. They had 143.
Yeah, great effort. And again, they put together a decent first drive, but even getting that stop and holding a 3, we all know how important that is. They put together a nice drive, come away. It's almost like they didn't build any momentum, Then obviously great job on the fake punt with Caden Woolard and Kuwach being alert. And again, we didn't cash in, but again, we did with special teams. We got a nice 3 points there, and then after that, defense kind of controlled the game. And then once we got that lead, we kick a field goal the first drive. You're up 16-3. Then you get the touchdown the second drive. Now they got to pass, and now our D line could really go to teeing off, which they pretty much did.
Yeah, and put pressure on Limo all day long, and really made it tough on him, as Terry said. Talk a little bit about the game of Cade McDonald, because he had the touchdown for you, 32-yard touchdown catch. And when you needed a big catch, he seemed like he was the guy that Brett went to.
Yeah, we've talked over and over, Bake, me and you, about we think we got really good depth in the receiver room. Obviously, Gage is out today. He's going to be week to week. We're hopeful to get him back in the near future, but we knew we had to have other guys stepped up. Obviously, UC game, Javon Tracy, Miles Marsh with huge catch, Joe Wilkins with huge catches. And then today, Cade McDonald had obviously the big catch in the bubble. Javon Tracy, huge block on the corner.
Yeah.
Sealed the corner, took a really nice angle. Corner jumped inside. He wheeled on him, and Cade did a great job. Great throw by Brett. We hit Cade. It's a very hard pass to throw the bubble. Everybody, it looks so good and easy. It's not. That's why most people don't do it anymore. Brett spit it out there to Cade in stride, and then he outran people. And then obviously had a nice third down play to get the ball inside the 5 lane to set up our last touchdown. So obviously had some nice plays. And between Reggie almost had one on the first play. Reggie got one last week, and then obviously Miles and Joe and Cade and Javon, we still, even with Gage out, we still feel really good about that group.
Boy, Alec Bevelheimer, again, an impressive day. 5 punts, had a 52-yard average. 64 was as long. That one pinned inside the 20. Man, what a weapon he is. He doesn't allow the other team that great field position that they need.
Yeah, we had a really decided advantage today going in. If Bev punted like he's been punting, their guy just not super strong leg. So we basically fair caught. You talk about the net punt today. Cade did a really nice job of stepping and getting all those balls caught. I know we didn't get a ton return yards. He had a couple returns, got some yards, but just getting those short punts caught, which now we have a shorter field than obviously what you allude to, Bev. So it's not just the punt team, but the punt return team. Again, simple, short punt, high, execute the fair catch. But obviously, if you don't do it, it costs you a game. All the simple things add up that we don't think about. So really nice job by our punt return. As you said, field position was a huge difference with those two units.
And your defensive line, I want to talk about them because the run was stopped, but the pressure that they were able to put on Mike Alamo, we called Caden Woolard's number a number of times here today. Excuse me, Austin Hurdle. The list goes on, and really able to put pressure on.
Terry, you know the Heimlich or no? If we need you,
yeah, well, he may have to use it here before too long.
Jump into a little Heimlich if we need you.
I know. I'm watching over him, Coach. Trust me.
Yeah, right.
Heaven help us if you're watching over him.
No, wait a minute. Heaven help him.
Yeah, exactly. So talk about the defensive line, Coach.
Yeah, no, all day long. We've been talking and they've been playing good, but there's another level they're playing. They're the elite group on our team. We talk about our great players got to play great. We got to stuff the run with those guys up there. And then if we get them in those third and longs, if we get those, you get a 20-point lead in the second half, now they're licking their chops, and they took advantage of that opportunity of having a nice lead in the second half that they had to throw the ball. Caden Woolard, Corey Suttle, Austin Earl, Tony Collier, Kobe Hilton, Chima Ugu, all those guys we got Ty Wise in there in some packages and we got a lot of guys and get after quarterback. Nice when you get those 3-score leads and you can pin yours back and go, and they took advantage of that chance today.
Yeah, absolutely, Coach. And today was a little bit different day here at Kent State. The sun was shining. It was a beautiful day. And they had their largest crowd, I think, in a very, very long time. I mean, this side of the stadium was full. The students had, quite a few students over there. And I know
and
you've won 4 games in a row.
Salapex brought about 150 people.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
A lot of Salapex here today.
I was going to say the entire Salopek family was here today. But, it's an example of what, hopefully next week looks like for your team as you come back home and it's family weekend, riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, no doubt. We need all the support we can get. We love when the students had a good showing last week. We need even more students and more fans out. Play in the afternoon so you can still go uptown at night. You don't have to go uptown so early. All right. Probably good for your liver if you don't get there at 11. You watch the Red Hawks play before you hit uptown. You'll still do plenty of liver damage between 7 and whenever time you decide to call it quits.
Absolutely.
That's why they call it Ox Vegas, baby.